Hey everyone, welcome back. This is Jay from Music Microscope, and we're here today to talk about popular music and find out what make them so damn catchy. So if you haven't been here before, we talk about 7 key points. That's the melody, the harmony, the lyrics, the form, the tempo, the dynamics, and the production. Then at the very end of this video, stick around because I take those 7 key points and I make a brand new song using the same elements we talk about. So here we go. So the song we're covering today that has been at the top of the charts and you hear everywhere is Bad at Love by Halsey. Now, a little background information. Bad at Love was released August 27th in 2017, and it's from her album Hopeless Fountain Kingdom. It was released as a single, top of the charts now. It's just been floating around and just circulating for a while, and you've just been hearing on your radio, But moving forward, the songwriters that we have are Ashley Frangipan, who is Halsey. That's actually her name. She chose Halsey kind of because of an anagram. It's an anagram for her name. And also she named herself after Halsey Street, which is in New York City in Brooklyn. And it's funny because I used to live off of Halsey Street. It was actually Halsey and Kingston Throop. I lived on Halsey. Maybe my name should have been an anagram. Jared or Jay. Dare J, Jader Street. I don't know if there's a Jader Street in New York. Probably not. Jader Street, my new nickname. Let's go through the songwriters. Halsey, Eric Frederick, also goes by the name Ricky Reed, Justin Tranter, and Roger Shahed. I think I said his name right. If I said it wrong, I'm sorry. And the producers on the track are Ricky Reed and Roger Shahed. Now, Eric Frederick, or Ricky Reed, he's worked on Jason Derulo's Talk Dirty and Wiggle, if you remember those tracks. Also worked on No by Meghan Trainor. These songwriters and producers have all been around the block and done a couple things. So bringing it all together makes this like spectacular track that is getting played constantly. Justin Tranter, he's written songs for Britney Spears, Gwen Stefani, Linkin Park, Kelly Clarkson, Selena Gomez, Justin Bieber, DNCE, Kesha, Fall Out Boy, and often writes with Julia Michaels. When we get to Roger Shahed, he's worked with Travis Scott, Dram, Calvin Harris, Lil Yachty, Miguel, Kesha, G-Eazy, Kendrick Lamar, and Dr. Dre. I would love to get into every single one of them, but the whole point of this video is to analyze the music. So we're going to delve a little more into that. So a couple things to note, this song is not that long. It's only 3 minutes, and usually tracks are like 3 minutes, 30 seconds, 4 minutes. They float around that area, but this is 3 minutes, so it's pretty short. First, we're gonna start with the melody. So the first thing you notice with this melody is these are one of the songs where I say it's like a talky song, where there's a lot of words and a lot of lyrics.
Got a boy back home in Michigan, and it tastes like Jack when I'm kissing him. So I told him that I never really liked his friend.
But when you have that much going on, you have to keep it simple. So if you have that many lyrics, you have to keep the melody simple, which is why the melody just anybody can do that. So the lyrics are challenging, but the melody needs to be simple. Then when she gets to the pre-chorus, she starts to change the rhythm a little bit.
I believe that we're meant to be.
So the melody keeps it interesting, and her lyrics aren't as dense. Now they're starting to scale back a little bit. Then when she goes through again, I
don't mean to frustrate, but I always make the same mistakes, yeah.
So you'll notice when the melody gets more complicated, the lyrics simplify. When the melody is really simple, the lyrics can be complicated. Because if you had both of them that were complicated at once, the listener would be like, what the heck is going on? The song would sound like a complete mess. But this is how you have that balance, because music like this, you just have to have a constant balance between everything. Now that pretty much stays that same way throughout the entire track. When you get to harmony, there really isn't much harmonically when it comes to vocals, except for one part in the second verse, and the harmonies pop in right at the very end. This part right here.
Things to do, but I always think about it when I'm riding through.
So the harmony, it just comes in real quick, and then you almost never hear harmony again. Then you have the backing vocals. They just but they're kind of singing the same note. There's not really a harmony going on, but harmonically there is much going on, which is surprising. because you'd think there would be a lot of harmony, but nope. So let's get to lyrics. Now, this song, as you may know, is very lyric heavy. I always have this problem. Lyrically dense, lyrically abstract, lyrically involved, lyrically... song is very... You know what? This song got lots of lyrics. Let's say that. The song's pretty self-explanatory. She's bad at love. She tries and tries, and she's just not good at it. But it's cool the way the song is formed, because you have the first verse being about guys and the second verse about women. It's 2018, and with that, classic pop form. Verse, pre-chorus, chorus, verse, pre-chorus, chorus, extended, bridge, back to the chorus. So if we condense that a little bit and got rid of like the pre-chorus and the chorus extended, it would literally be verse, chorus, bridge, chorus. Classic formation. So nothing crazy when it comes to the form of the song. Tempo, you gotta have that mid-tempo. Smooth and just riding through, telling the story, getting the point across. Like, listen, got a boy back home in Michigan, and he tastes like Jack when I'm kissing him. So I told him that I never really liked his friends. Now he's gone and he's calling me up again. Just telling a story. Yeah, she's just got that story vibe. It's that smooth story vibe going on. Not too slow where it gets boring, but not too fast where you can't hear what she's saying. So dynamically, this track is... it's simple. Every track has a wave, and the wave's what keeps you interesting, because if you listen to a track that was like this, you'd be bored out of your mind. The wave starts at ground level. So little tiny ripples, and then the wave gets interesting. Comes back up. That's the pre-chorus. Then out of nowhere, it's a monsoon. The chorus is what you want people to remember the most, and it's the one that you want to be most impactful. So that's why the chorus is at its like the highest point of the song. So the production's really cool and interesting. This song has this like tightness to it. Like everything's just tight. Nothing is like flailing out. Nothing's too loud here, too loud there, or too low. Everything is just perfectly like squeezed in just enough where you can hear the vocals, you can clearly understand what she's saying, and then you get to things like the bass. If you listen to this bass part, you'll hear the bass part drop out. So, ba, 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 like you hear it just completely cut off and drop out. Again, it keeps it interesting rather than a bass just going ba, na, 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 because that would get boring. With that said, on the Music Microscope scale, I have to give this track an A. The lyrics are pretty cool. It's written out pretty interestingly, and it's something to jam out to. I mean, why not? It sounds good. Give it an A. It sounds like crap and I hate it and nothing was put into it, then usually I give it like lower grades. But this track is actually pretty good. I can't say that I hate it. So without further ado, now here is my take using those same 7 key factors. Here's the song that I wrote. Enjoy. Hey. Also, sorry for the product placement, mainly because I released a new EP that I was working on for 4 years, but finally I have it released. You can check it out at www.jadeem.com, or it's on iTunes, or somewhere above here maybe I'll post a link to iTunes or Spotify, and it's my album called CERBERUS. Please feel free to check it out. It's a cool album, just had fun with it, you know. Enjoy.
I never thought we would be this close. Every single thing I did to you, Lord knows. Pent up like Eskimos, but I'm sitting in this room like a vegetable. It's not even cold outside, but I really wanna be by your side. Believe me, honestly, can't lie. I can say all of this without pride. I love you and you love me too. Yeah, I hope it's true. We argue and say that we're through, but no, that won't do. Even though we try to give it time, it's all in our minds. I will never let you go. Never, never think you'll ever make it out that door.